Hello friends, I am Dr. Shanmu Kuchpal from Suresh Angli Education Foundations, Angli College of Commerce and Science, Samba Road, Belgavi. See, today in this session we discuss that is a continued part of our last class, that is integral part, that is definite integral part 3. So directly we begin with the examples. So right. We'll begin with the example. Example number 16. It is a continuation of our last class. Integration minus 1 to 2 mod of x dx. Here we need to split into two values. Mod x has a two value. One is a positive and one more is a negative. So we can write this as it is negative in the range minus 1 less than x less than equal to 0, and it is a positive when it is a 0 less than x less than 2. Okay, then so we have to split according to this as a two integral. One integral is minus 1 to 0 minus x dx. Another integral is 0 to 2 x times dx. So further we need to integrate this minus, as it is integration of x is x square by 2 minus 1 to 0, and integration of x is x square by 2 and limit is from 0 to 2. Further we have to put the value of x equal to upper limit, we get a 0, and value of x equal to lower limit, we get a plus 1 by 2. Then further here value of x equal to upper limit 2 square, it is 4 by 2, that is a 2. Value of x equal to lower limit minus 0, so 1 by 2 plus 2. Simplifying we get answer as 5 divided by 2. Therefore option D, 5 divided by 2, is a right answer. Further we'll move to our next example. It is integration 0 to pi by 2 dx divided by 1 plus cot x. So cot x can be written as, so first we'll take a integral 0 to pi by 2 dx 1 plus cot x can be written as it is a cos x divided by sin x. So further we need to take a LCM, that is the LCM is a sin x. We get a sin x plus cos x divided by sin x. Sin x we have to transport it to a numerator, so we get 0 to pi by 2, it is sin x divided by sin x plus cos x into dx. So it is a standard form, sin raised to nx divided by sin raised to nx plus cos raised to nx. Limit is from 0 to pi by 2. Its value is pi by 4. Therefore answer for this example is pi by 4. Therefore option D is a right answer. Option D is a right answer. Like this we have to use the important formula. So we'll move to a next example. Example number 19. So it is if f of m comma n equal to integration from 0 to pi by 2 cos mx into cos nx, f of m comma n equal to m divided by m plus n, f of m minus 1 n minus 1, then f of n we have to calculate. So in the first step we will take a given function, that is fnn, we write it f n comma n equal to, it is wherever it is a m we have to replace it by n. So n divided by n plus n. It is f of n minus 1, n minus 1. So in this step, wherever it is a m, we are replaced by n. Further simplifying, we get n divided by n plus n to n. So n get cancels, we get a 1 by 2 f of n minus 1, n minus 1. This is a value of f n. Further we decrease it, so we get once again 1 by 2 into, it is a 1 by 2 f of n minus 2 comma n minus 2. So further continuing this process, so we get 1 by 2, 1 by 2, so on. It is a 1 by 2. So finally we get it n minus 1, n minus 2, like that. We get n minus n. So that is 0 comma 0. Okay. So this function has appeared totally n times. So this m equal to, we have to put 0, and n equal to, we have to put a 0 in that expression. We get 1 divided by 2 raised to n. It is an integration cos 0 into cos 0 into dx. So further cos 0 is 1, 1 into 1, it is a 1, 1 by 2 raised to n, integration 1 time dx. Integration of a, and limit is from 0 to pi by 2. Yes, integration of this we have to calculate. Integration of a 1, it is a x, it is a limit is from 0 to pi by 2. So value of x equal to upper limit minus lower limit, pi by 2 minus 0, we get a pi by 2. So 1 divided by 2 raised to n is multiplied by pi by 2. So we get pi divided by 2 raised to n plus 1. Therefore option B is the right answer. Option B is the right answer. We'll move to our next example. Example number 20. It is given that integration dx divided by a plus b cos x equal to, its integral value is 1 divided by under the square root of a square minus b square cos inverse b plus a cos x divided by a plus b cos x. Here the above integral and below integral same. Say above one is a indefinite integral and here it is a below one, it is a definite integral. So same solution we are going to use it with upper limit and lower limit. So this can be written as answer for a given integral is, it is 1 divided by under the square root of a square plus b square and cos inverse, it is a b plus a cos x divided by a plus b cos x. Dear students, we have taken the integral and it is a definite integral, so we have taken upper limit and lower limit. Okay, so further the value of x we will replace it by upper limit minus lower limit. So we get this as under the square root of a square minus b square cos inverse, it is a b minus a divided by a minus b. Here after simplifying we get it. So both are same with a minus sign it is. So we get a square minus b square cos inverse. Here it is a b minus a. If I take a minus common from a numerator, see we get minus of a minus b divided by a minus b. So we get a minus 1 as an answer. Yes, cos inverse of minus 1. So use of property, yes, inverse trigonometric property, we can write pi as an answer divided by a square minus b square. Therefore C is a right answer. That is pi divided by under the square root of a square minus b square it is. We'll move to our next example. Example number 21. Integration 0 to pi by 2 1 divided by cot x raised to 10. If you get a cot x or tan x, then we have to write it in a simple function sin and cos. So here simplification is, see, limit 0 to pi by 2. Here it is numerator 1 divided by 1 plus cot can be written as it is a cos divided by sin. So along with the power cos 10x divided by sin 10x into dx. So taking a LCM, simplifying, so we get sin raised to 10x divided by sin raised to 10x plus cos raised to 10x into dx. So here we observe that this is a standard property. So using that is sin raised to nx divided by sin raised to nx plus cos raised to nx. So solution is pi by 4. Therefore option C, pi by 4 is a right answer. We'll move to our next example. Example number 22. Integration from 0 to pi by 2 log of a sin x dx it is. So it is a standard function. It is a standard function. So we can write integration for this as, yes, it is pi by 2 log of 1 by 2. It is a standard function. So using that, option A, pi by 2 log of 1 by 2 is a right answer. Yes. Example number 23. 0 to pi by 2 e raised to sin x into cos x. So here we have studied this property. Integral is 0 to pi by 2 e raised to sin x into cos x dx. Here sin x differentiation is a cos x present here. Here it is of the form e raised to f of x into f dash of x. Its integration is e raised to f of x, that is e raised to sin x. Limit is from 0 to pi by 2. Now we will replace the value of x equal to upper limit. So we get e raised to sin pi by 2 minus the value of x equal to lower limit, that is sin 0. So sin pi by 2 is a 1. It is a e raised to 1 minus it is a e raised to 0. So further we can write e minus e raised to 0 is a 1. Therefore option A, e raised to 1 minus 1 is a right option. Is a right option. So example 24. It is integral minus 1 to plus 1 d by dx of a tan inverse of 1 by x. So once again I write this minus 1 to 1 d by dx of, it is a tan inverse 1 by x into dx. So here it is a integration and differentiation both together it is. We know, all of you, yes, integration is a opposite process of a differentiation. Now integration and differentiation get cancels, so we get tan inverse the function as it is 1 by x, and without forgetting we have to take a limits. It is from minus 1 to plus 1. Now we will take the value of x equal to upper limit. We get tan inverse 1 by 1, that is a 1, minus the value of x equal to lower limit, that is 1 by minus 1 as a minus 1. So we get a tan inverse of a 1, that is pi by 4 minus of minus pi by 4. So simplifying this, we get an answer as pi by 2. Therefore option B, pi by 2 is a right answer. Now we'll move to our example number 25. It is integration in equal to integration 0 to 1 x raised to 1 n e raised to minus x. We need to find I7 minus 7 times I6. I7 means, so this n we have to replace it by 7. So we get this as integration 0 to 1. So wherever n, replace it by 7, x raised to 7 e raised to minus x dx. So further minus 7, it is integration 0 to 1. So n we have to replace it by 6, x raised to 6 e raised to minus x dx it is. So further integration by the parts we have to use. So we get this as x raised to 7 minus of e raised to minus x 0 to 1. First function as it is, second function differentiation, and minus into minus plus, first function differentiation, second function integration into dx. So first function as it is, second function integration plus first function differentiation, second function integration it is. Further I integrate second part, it is a minus 0 to 1 7 x raised to x 6 e raised to minus x dx, minus we get x raised to 7 e raised to minus x. Limit is from 0 to 1. We can see here clearly that this is associated with a plus sign, minus sign, both will get cancels. Now take the value of x equal to upper limit, that is we get a minus e raised to minus 1, lower limit as 0. Here also upper limit minus lower limit, we get e raised to minus 1. So further this can be written as minus as it is 1, e raised to minus 1 will take to a denominator minus 1 by e. Therefore option A is a right answer. Okay. We move to our next example. Integration 0 to a f of x dx is written as using a property, it is f of upper limit plus lower limit, that is a plus 0 a minus x into dx. Then we have to find the value of x into f of sin x. So using that above property, we can write this as, so it is integration 0 to pi, use that property, x is replaced by pi minus x, f of, it is a sine pi minus x it is. Using trigonometric formula, we have to simplify sine pi minus x using allied angles, it is f of a sine x it is. Okay, it is in a second quadrant, sine is positive into dx as it is. Now pi into f of excuse me, pi into f of sin x, we get it, that is a 2 integral. So first one is pi is constant outside, integration 0 to pi, it is f of sin x is a first integral. Another one is, it is a minus integration 0 to pi x f of sin x into dx, another integral. This is nothing but a I, and here it is a I, it is a pi times 0 to pi f of sin x. So further minus I we transport to a LHS, it will become plus I plus I, we get a plus 2I equal to pi integration 0 to pi f of sin x. Okay, to transport it, we get I equal to, it is a pi by 2 integration 0 to pi f of, it is a sin x into dx. Therefore correct option is pi by 2 integration from 0 to pi f of sin x dx. Therefore option B is a right answer. Option B is a right answer. We'll move to a next example. Example number 27. 0 to pi by 2 a sin x plus b cos x divided by sin x plus cos x. It is a one standard formula. So its integral value is pi by 4 times a plus b. So option A, pi by 4 a plus b is a right answer. Okay, we'll move to our next example. The value of 0 to pi by 2 sin raised to 2 raised to sin x divided by 2 raised to sin x plus 2 raised to cos x. So it is also standard result. Its value is pi by 4. Therefore option D, pi by 4 is a right answer. Okay, now we'll move to a next example. Integration 0 to 1 sin inverse 2x divided by 1 plus x square dx. So in order to solve this, we use trigonometric formulas, that is integration 0 to 1 sin inverse as it is I have written, and 2x divided by 1 plus x square. Yes, it is a 2x divided by 1 plus x square into dx it is. So using trigonometric formula or inverse trigonometric formula, it is 2 tan inverse x it is into dx. So tan inverse x, inverse function integration we have to find using integration by the parts, right? So I have taken into 1. So integrating by parts integration, we can integrate this as first function as it is, second function integration as a x minus integral sign, first function differentiation 2 by 1 plus x square, second function integration into x into dx. And here limit is from 0 to 1 and here it is 0 to 1, taking upper limit minus lower limit, and a further simplification we get the value as pi by 2 minus log 2, pi by 2 minus log 2. Therefore option D is a right answer. Option D is a right answer. Okay, we'll move to a next example. It is a integration 0 to pi by 4 log of 1 plus tan x into dx. This is a standard formula. So answer for this integral is pi by 8 log 2. Therefore option D, pi by 8 log 2 is a right answer. Okay, it is a right answer for a given integral here. Okay, so in this class we have studied the concept of integration, right? So in the next class we will study application of a integral. Once again, thank you very much.